Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Panhard EBR 75FL10. It's the Tier 8 Premium French light wheeled vehicle, and it's located on the north spawn of Cliff under my command. Now, we're going to show you an average game, or rather what I considered an average game while I was playing the Panhard. And it's actually quite fun to play, but you have to be very careful about how you use it. Now, we're just waiting for the countdown to finish, and battle has started. I engage cruise mode straight away, and just as I'm pulling away, one of my own tanks shoots me in the rear. It's the Comet. There he is, he's coming down, he's all enthusiastically shooting me in the rear, trying to cause me damage right at the start of the game. Probably because he hasn't seen one of these before and thinks it's fun to shoot at me. Well, you can see it's very difficult to steer, and that's mostly because the sheer speed of the thing. Those wheeled vehicles, they don't react very well to sharp movements. But I'm on a quick scouting run round the side of the cliff. I want to try and spot as many enemy tanks as I can, and then quickly retreat before they can do any damage to me. And I've skid to a halt, and I've got 3 enemy tanks in my sights, an IS-3, a Panther and a T-71. Now, I'm not spotting the Panther and T-71, that's one of my teammates is spotting them. But I put a round into the Panther and bounce one off his armour there. Pull back into cover, just in case he spots me. I was trying to use the bush mechanic on him. He is far enough away and there is a bush in between us. Got that IS-3, and I can see a Centurion getting close as well now. I'm a bit concerned about them. I'm actually facing forward, looking to my right, but this vehicle drives as fast backwards as it does forwards. Okay, there's the IS-3, and he's coming this way. I need to get out of here now quickly. I think he might have just seen me. Yep, he did. Okay, I've got no sixth sense here. I'm quickly retreating in reverse, and the Skoda pulls out right in front of me there, and you can't stop in this thing. Once you're moving and the enemy's firing at us, once you're moving, it's very difficult to slow down. And in fact, I've actually steered off this cliff accidentally on one occasion during one battle, and you can see I'm just narrowly missed that rock. Very bad at steering, but I'm rapidly retreating and getting back to our own lines. Okay, I've gone far enough. I stop, turn my turret around so I'm facing forward. Right, now what are we going to do now? Well, our guys have most of the top of the cliff and most of this side of the map, so I think I'm going to do another scouting run, find out where that IS-3 got to. Because he hasn't come around, and I've got an O&E for company now as well. Albeit that he's only got 33% of his health. There's also a Centurion around the corner, and he has been seen by our guys up on top of the cliff, and they're firing on him. I'm engaged cruise mode, and I'm up to 80 kilometers an hour. Rapidly moving forward. I'm going to try and do the same again, try and see if I can spot them, shoot at them from that little corner. It's a good little corner for sniping. And this thing is a hit and run assassin. The idea is to try and sneak up on the enemy really, really quickly and shoot them. And I take out the T-71DA with 2 shots. Pull back behind the rock just in case I was spotted. Remember, no sixth sense, so I don't know if I've been seen. I could have put a sixth sense crew in, but I didn't. I tried to work my way right from the start as an ordinary player. IS-3, get 1 round in. 2 rounds in. This gun's got really good penetration. Only does 175 damage average output, but it's got 180 penetration on standard APCR. 1 round bounces against the IS-3, but the second one goes in. And that's a high roll. It's tracked him as well. 10-second reload. Okay, we're reloaded. That one bounced. Oh, that one went behind him. I thought he was going to pull back. IS-3's got very low hit points. 1 more shot and he's out the game. Trying to wait for him to come down so I can get a shot in. He slides down. I fire 1 in, but it bounces. And the second one misses altogether. So I'm going to have to reload again. but I should be able to get him if he stays where he is. And now he's dead. Okay, we've got 9KV65-2 over there. I'm going to engage cruise mode and try and get close. Okay. Oh, got distracted there. The IKV got wiped out. I'm moving up just in case there's somebody up on the sniper position in the TD. I want to try and get them. Just as I get up here, I skid to assault halt, and there's a Tiger 1. I miss with the first shot. Second one goes in. It's a low roll, and he's dead. There's an IS just over there. Last defender of the cap area. And just as I'm moving away, I spot the Hummel. There he is. Do a 3-point turn to get back into position so I can shoot at him. And just as I'm ready to shoot, he's killed. Move over, so can I spot the other Arty? Yep, there's one of them, the M44. 1 round in. 2 rounds in. Now those are being spotted by my teammates. And there's the GW Panther, and I'm reloading, so I can't get another shot in. So that's the end of the game. Not a bad little machine, this. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this. Okay, well here's the end of battle stats. You can see I earned absolutely no awards other than the fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of my own vehicle. Now the reason for that is that the standard has been raised very, very high by a lot of the unicums who actually drive this vehicle around. So if you want to get an award, you really are going to have to drive exceptionally well. Most battles you'll end by crashing and burning after somebody shoots you. But in this battle I did survive. If we look at the team scores, we can see that I actually managed to get the 3rd highest damage on my own team, 1,483 hit points, and that was higher than the GW Panther on the enemy team, who's their high scorer, 1,467. The high scorers were the T71DA, he managed to get a Brothers in Arms, and the KV2, who managed 2,040. When it came to kills, I only managed to get the 2. The high scorer was the T71DA, he got 4, and the FP304 managed to get 3, and those 2 were in platoon together. The KV2 got 2, and so did I, and also the KV3. The high scorer on the enemy team was their IS3, he only managed to get 2 kills, and I almost claimed him as a kill myself, and I would have platooned with the others if I'd actually got that IS3. But let's have a look at the detail report. Well, we can see during that game I fired 16 rounds. I got 13 direct hits, 9 penetration. Damage of 1,483, hit points of which 611 were at more than 300 meters. The gun's pretty accurate. If you do shoot, so long as you don't joggle the thing about too much, joggle the gun, move the reticle about too much, you should hit the target you aim at because it's got very high velocity. I did actually do some damage to that Skoda, 6 hit points of damage to him when I T-boned him. Spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 5 of the enemy, killed 2 of them, and did 300 hit points of damage assistance. On the premium count, I earned 51,878 credits in that battle, so it's a good credit earner. And I also got a reward for completing the mission, Christmas mission, 28,870, after deduction of 477 credits for T-boning the Skoda, and receiving compensation of 845 in return for the Comet, I think that was, or might have been. My total came to 81,115 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, I took away 70,147 credits. I earned 820 XP, got 451 for completing the mission, 82 for being a premium vehicle, and 820 for personal reserve bonus. So I took away 2,174 XP. Now, my verdict on this battle was to say, yeah, I was handy, I was a helper. All I was doing really was spotting the enemy and sniping at them at a distance. But this vehicle is really a hit-and-run assassin. And you really don't want to go into a toe-to-toe shootout with somebody because you're going to come off worse. What you want to do is pick targets for opportunity, try and get into a position where you can spot the enemy or enemy that's been spotted by somebody else, and then snipe at them from a distance. Other than that, you can actually do some good spotting by running around the map at high speed, but you need 2 repair kits to ensure that if you do get hit, you can repair yourself quickly. I actually put a good suspension system on, the enhanced suspension, because I was frequently jumping over jumps and damaging the vehicle. And of course I use vents as well as coated optics to increase my view range. My crew did end up with 1.5 skills at the end of the period where I had the rental, so I know that it can generate enough to build a crew very, very quickly. And it's a hell of a lot of fun. It really is a great fun little machine, but it is a steep learning curve with this machine. You will just run into battle and get wiped out within the first minute of the game starting, and that's simply because you come across two enemy together and they both shoot at you. You can only shoot at one of them, and one of them will take you out, one of them will kill you. So it's a very difficult machine to learn how to use properly, but it's definitely worth it. I'd say when these come out, if Wargaming prices them right, I think a lot of people will buy one, even if it's just to experience the thrill of having a machine that can run 80 kilometers an hour on the map, and that's something, it really is. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.